Hello, YouTube. I am going to be doing a review of my top favorite 12 James Bond films. That's half the saga. Series. That's half the series because there's 24 Bond films from the year 1962 through 2015. And news update, I heard that Daniel Craig is done as Bond. I heard this on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert recently, that Spectre is his last Bond. So apparently we'll be looking at a new Bond, next Bond film, I don't know, either next year, in a couple or a few years. I've heard, I think Tom Hiddleston is one of their favorites. I've heard as a pick to be Bond. I've heard, but anyway, on with the review. This is going to be my top favorite 12 James Bond films, as I just said. And I'm gonna say this is kind of based on either probably most action to mix with enjoyability and how much fun I have watching the film. So I am going to start off with number 12 being my least favorite, number 1 being my absolute favorite. Okay, number 12. I'm going to go with On Her Majesty's Secret Service from 1969, starring George Lazenby. In his one and only film, he was, I believe, he was the first and only Australian actor to play the role of Bond. In 1969, I think he may have been 29 years old, so I think he might be the youngest Bond actor, as far as I know, to take on the role. And I'd say for the movie On Her Majesty's Secret Service, what I like about it, being in my 12th spot, well, it's the only Bond film where Bond gets married, and he gets married to this girl named Tracy DiVincenzo. And basically, I'd say I'd actually buy the love story in Casino Royale a lot more than in this, to be honest. I'm not sure, like, if it's just the way it's written, maybe if it's, yeah, maybe that's what it is. It might just be that, you know? But I gotta say, the fight scenes, some of the fight scenes in it are great. Some of the action sequences are great, like, I gotta say, I had heard that George Lazenby, he used to hang with Bruce Lee. So I guess that's kind of where he got the idea for his fight styles. For his fighting styles, because it's kind of realistic in a way. Stuff. He did a lot of his own stunts, which I appreciate. Yeah, he did a lot of his